Hey everybody, welcome back. Since I posted my last video regarding the diesel fueling facility, I got a couple of responses that some people had the same kit and they were wondering the same thing about what they were going to do. So basically this is the kit we're looking at. And like I said, if you watched the previous video I did on this, I've got a little shelf layout that's about 21 inches wide, and if you lay this out the way according to the footprint, you've probably got a good 10 inches there. So it takes up half the space. So I'm going to try to do a little kit bashing, try to cut down on the space and still keep it functional as it was intended to be. So here's the kit. It's a Walthers kit, a diesel fueling facility. It's kit number 933-2908. Picked this up the other day. So like I say, it's going to go in my layout to service one or two locomotives. Just not really too sure right now. It just depends on how we're able to come up with what we want to do with it. So this is the original. This is the base plate. Plastic, and your tracks run here, and you'll have a little service shed here with your fuel pumps here. And this is where the big fuel tank goes. They've got it sitting out here to the side. So as you can see, it takes up quite a bit of space. And the thing about it is, if you've got it this wide, and in mine, my main line comes down just this side of it. I just don't want this fuel tank sitting that close to a main line. For me, that's just in real railroading, that'd probably be a dangerous thing for a locomotive to be barreling through there at 35-40 miles an hour, kicking up gravel and whatever next to a diesel fuel tank. So my plan is to either do a couple of things. I could just flip it up here to the top and do it this way, put my tank up here, or do it here and cut this off here. So rather than cutting this off and not really knowing how happy I'm going to be with it, somebody told me to photocopy stuff. So here what we've done. This is a photocopy of, if you can see this, if I've done it right, this is a photocopy of this platform right here. So you set the fuel pumps and place for the shed. So what I intended to do was come down and just cut this right down through here, slide this on down, and then put my fuel pump in here, or put my fuel tank in here. This way it doesn't take up so much room right here. Plus I got room for another locomotive here and another locomotive here, and I can still get to my two nozzles here to service my engines. So what I'm going to do, instead of going ahead and cutting that there, I cut it here. So I just slide this down. This way is going to tell me what I want to look like, and I can put this right, put my fuel tank there, and slide this right down there. Hopefully you can see that. Hope that makes sense to you. So now I've got the same thing. I've just reduced the width of my footprint for probably about 2.5 to 3 inches there, and I'm able to do the same thing. And then there's one other thing you can do also with this. Like I say, this is set up for a 2-engine service bay. Now, when I bought the kit, I didn't realize that, because I'm bad about not reading stuff. I just look at something, I think I like it, I order it, and the next thing you know, I've got something. I'm going, oh my God, what have I done here? You could, if you wanted to, if you just want a 1-engine service bay, you come in and do the same thing. We'll cut this right here, cut it, take this, and just put it right down here at the bottom. Move this up here, and we can move our tank right up here. And now we have got one long continuous service bay for one locomotive. Or you could put 2 locomotives in here. You could have one down here and one up here. But if you want to get this one out, then you got to move one. So, but those are my options. Really, this is the one I like right here. Get this down here, and there we go. So there we go. That's what I think I'm going to do. And if I have to, I can come down here to extend this out to make this make my slab longer. Just build me up some styrene right here, and just continue this on down here. And that way, I make me just one big platform here, or slab, in order to have my fueling facility on. Also, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build my. It's got some retaining walls with it, but I'm going to build them up just a little bit higher, and then put your stops right here. I forgot what you call them. To keep your locomotive and just go barreling in there. Or you could just slide this back just a little bit, just put your little space in there for kind of a crash area in case it derails or comes off the end. And another thing you could do, since the tank comes in two halves, a bottom half and a top half, I have thought to keep it from being so high is just to take the top half and make it look as if the thing is buried into the ground, and then come out here with me some pipes so that whatever my unit is, or that whatever delivers my fuel to me, can just do a gravity feed, drop it in the ground, into the tank in the ground. That way we don't have to fool with above ground pumping, and I explained all that in my last video, which probably didn't interest anybody, but being in the trucking business, I've been in that situation. I know what a nightmare it can be. So that's pretty much what the options are on this. It's probably going to be 2 weeks or so before I actually get to do anything with this. I've got most of my track I've ordered. My switches won't be in for about 2 weeks, so I'm going to get most of my track down before I start really doing any modifications on any kit bashing or anything of this, because I'd rather see what I've got before I start cutting things up, because I may be able to use this just as it is. I'm just thinking that I'm not going to, so I'm just discovering my options. So there you have my ideas on it. And while I'm at it, excuse me, I got some subscribers, and that just I wasn't expecting it, but D-Glass 77, Westru 63, Randy Fields, and Guy Russ, I hope I got that right. Welcome to my channel, and feel free to contact me about anything. I'm relatively new to this. I've done it over the years, off and on, for 40 years. But it has all changed since back in the days when you just put up a 4x8 piece of plywood and let a train run around in a circle. Somebody mentioned DCC to me one day, and I just thought, what is that, an airplane? So, but anyway, right there's what I want to do with this. And to all you guys that subscribed, and I'll look at other channels like DJ's Trains and NS Train Fan, Mike Pfeiffer, big fan of Lance Mindheim's things, and CSX 4594, Steve down there in Georgia. I really get a lot of ideas and learn a lot of stuff from y'all. So y'all keep that coming. Not only do you keep me informed and educated, you're quite entertaining, especially old DJ up there in Pennsylvania. If he ever gets out of a job in railroad industry, he can always go on the road and be a comedian. So your comments, thoughts, ideas are welcome. Pass the word. I need all the help I can get. So y'all have a wonderful day. Got a New Year's coming up. Everybody be safe. See you in a few days or so. Have a good day.